I came across a write up, and the write up says this: a man who failed to prepare his children for his own death has failed as a father. And this write up got me thinking like, most of us, if not some of us, the things that we are passing through today is as a result of the decisions our parents made in their own time when they were much younger. Like, some of us came from not so wealthy background, but I would say a middle class background where your father is well to do. You had a good childhood growing up. Your father was not that wealthy but rich. You guys lived in your own house. Your father drove cars, and you guys were comfortable, pretty comfortable, right? You went to good schools, but then something happened along the line. Life happened to you, like your parents, maybe your dad or your mom, was taken away from you at a much more younger age. Like, you weren't expecting it, you were not ready. Maybe you are still a teenager or in your early 20s, and most especially your father was ripped away from the family. And that's where things started going wrong. Your mom couldn't keep things in order. Your mother couldn't control the business. And somewhere along the line, maybe something happened. You sold one property and you sold the next one and you sold the next one. And that's how you guys kept selling until there is nothing else. Right? So, if you are a young man that is wealthy and you are watching this video, please listen to me. Focus on your family. Forget about all those lofty titles you will be given in the village. Forget about all those positions that you will have in your place of work, in your street, in the church, in the village, whatever it is. Forget about all those big and high class positions, right? Focus on your family. The things you teach your children today, those are the things that are going to lead them in life. If you teach them how to manage if you teach them how to manage things properly, chances are when you are not there, they already know how to manage money. They already know how to manage finances. Chances are they are going to manage the properties you left behind for them very well. But if you don't teach them anything, they are going to mismanage that property. That's why there are lots of stories about people who kept selling their father's properties and they just can't do anything meaningful in life. People will often say, hey, their father used to be rich. Why are the children not doing anything? Why are children not rich? A lot of factors may be the reasons why the kids can't just cope up, right? You made your own money. You feel you have big shoes, right? You have brought up big shoes to be filled in, and you were busy gallivanting around. Like, you were busy taking all those titles and doing all those things, not concentrating on your family. And when death suddenly takes you away from your family, you realize that the children don't know anything and they can't be able to manage your wealth, right? Because the shoes you left behind are just too big for your children to have the right amount of senses to manage those affairs, right? So, if you're a young man in your 40s, in your 50s, and your kids are still little, maybe they're still in primary school or secondary school, and you're watching this video, please pay attention to your children, pay attention to your kids. The things you teach them today are the things that will lead them tomorrow. Maybe you are telling yourself that you will be there. You will watch them grow up and you will be there when they get married. Most times you won't be there. Teach them today. Focus on your family. You will be glad you did.